Hey Vasily, my name is Matt Filler. In this quick custom video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to be learning how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I've found that giving people an easy blueprint of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Matt, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you heard and can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business with getting new leads, shoot me a message back and let me know when we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. All I ask is that you take a second to give me some feedback about this video. I value your time, so now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above the competition: content, citations, and backlinks. So the first thing I want to go over is content. Content is the words behind that Google can see on your web page, including web images, including words hidden behind images and in the names of images. This image is saved as a bunch of letters and numbers, right off your phone, no doubt, or someone's phone. If I were you, I'd include a buyer intent keyword like Marina Del Rey Electrical or Playa Vista Electrical or El Segundo Electrical right in that name. You also want to put a keyword in something called the alt text that is available behind the image for blind people, which Google also reads. The content you have on your website is critical because that is what Google can read on your site and is the basis on which they can decide what keywords to show your site for and thus who to show your site to. You guys have about 350 words on your home page. I'm sure you know these guys over here are one of your competitors. I went through their site and they've also got about 350 words of content. Study shows that most sites in the top 3 on Google for something like an electrician in a local area have at least 1,000 to 1,500 words. So getting more content on your website would get it to immediately start ranking for those all-important buyer intent keywords. This is a tool I use called Ahrefs, which starts at $129 per month. Essentially, it gives me a behind-the-scenes details of what Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So I ran a quick scan of your competitor here. It'll show me the exact keywords that your competitor is ranking for and what your customers are searching for every month. And you can see your competitor is ranking for electrician Playa Del Rey, Pack-In Electrical for some reason, and electrician Marina Del Rey. When we go back to your site, you're not optimized for as many terms. Here's what Google does think about your site is about based on current content. Electrician Playa Del Rey, which is fine, but if you want traffic from like this from other cities around you, all you need to do is list those cities on your website as content and have images that you can have some more images on your site so that you can hide those key terms like electrician, El Segundo, and so forth behind them. So the first thing you need to do to beat your competition is add a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage, because content is what's driving your competition's keywords, and it's 100% beatable if you get it done. So that was the first topic today, content. Next we go to the second important thing I want to talk about, and that is citations. Today, the vast majority of people looking for goods and services are doing so on the online first. And the place over 90% of them go to start their search is Google. Looking at the Google results search page for electrician Playa Del Rey, the first thing we see is the ads that people are paying Google to be up on. Ads can work, but they also become a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So be careful not to burn your money on with Google Ads unless you know that for sure your site will convert. You know this next section as the Google Map Pack, or the Maps, or Google Business Profiles. This section gets half the calls from the web. And in these results we can see the business name, address, and phone number. also known as the NAP, for name, address, and phone number. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. So now you're asking, hey Matt, how do I show up in Maps? To answer your question, I'm going to focus on citations, the number one non-obvious thing you can do today to push your business up in the map pack. Right now, you're not making the top 3, and your business name, address, and phone number aren't listed in many directories. A directory is an internet site like InfoUSA, Yelp, Yext, CityStar. And your competitor, they're listed in far more directories. And when you get more citations, you gain more trust than them from Google, pushing you above them in the map pack. Now you might be asking yourself, great, how do I do that? Well, it's really simple. We use sites like Bright Local that will tell us exactly what directory your competition is listed in. Then we can literally go down their list and match what directories they are in. But we don't stop there because we don't just want to match them, we want to dominate them online. So if your competition has 50 citations, we want to get what they got and then add another 50 to 100 more. So it takes them a long time to catch up. So that was the second topic, citations. Now the third thing I want to talk with you about is backlinks. This is the organic search section of Google. 60% of searchers focus here. You can see your site is not number one. Now, number one is where you want to be, and to get there, you need to beat out the competition in every respect. How high you rank here depends on a number of factors, but the most important one is authority. A key factor giving your site authority in Google's eyes is backlinks. Backlinks, simply put, work like this. Another website is pointing to your site. That other site is acting like link juice, which gives your website more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. This is Ahrefs again. We can see you have 13 backlinks pointing at your site, but they're all spam, but it's a start. Let's look at these backlinks. There's more to it than how many backlinks you have. The backlinks you obtain work a lot more effectively when they come from strong, busy, and relevant sites. You can see right here how strong a site is, and over here how much traffic it's getting. As for relevant, if you have a local blog or an electrician industry site linking back to you, that would be great. But if you're an electrician and you have Pizza Hut linking to you, not so great because you don't sell pepperoni. Now, if we look at your competition, they have 38 backlinks, mostly spam, but some that are directories. Well, with Ahrefs, we can see exactly what they have. We can get those backlinks for your business and more. These backlinks will give you the authority with Google that will propel you towards number one. Getting you to the top is not magic. It's just a method, and I've shown you that method today. So once again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,200 to 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 100 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And backlinks, you need more strong, busy, relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority in your niche. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number one in your local area in Google. So what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I am totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call here at 562-264-5530 or reply to my email and we can have a chat. Once again, my name is Matt Filler. Thank you, Vasily, for watching this video today. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.